My journey to the AUA Yorkshire and North East Regional Conference began in early 2013 when my colleague Jeanette received an invitation from the AUA office to speak at the event. Jeanette approached me to ask if I'd be interested in planning and delivering this session with her. As I am studying on the AUA Postgraduate Certificate, I am regularly looking for ways in which to challenge myself and develop new skills. I have limited experience of presenting, and although initially I was feeling apprehensive at the thought of it, I knew that it would be a good opportunity to push the boundaries of my comfort zone. Once we had the go-ahead from our line manager, we accepted the offer and began to plan our session. We were given a brief outline of what the AUA wanted us to talk about, so we started by brainstorming ideas around tools and techniques which we use in the workplace. At the time, I can recall feeling quite stressed because I was only a month away from submitting my last 2 assignments, and my role within the team was changing, so every day was proving to be a real learning curve. Despite this, I believe these challenges kept me motivated and helped me to focus on pulling the proposal together. The proposal was submitted in May, and after that the summer went by in a blur. All the while we continued to add ideas to the Google Doc whilst juggling other work and personal commitments. The new academic year came round quickly, and with it the realisation that the conference was only a couple of months away. We decided to schedule weekly catch-up meetings so we could chip away at planning the session. Blocking out time in the diary, physically moving away from your desk and spending 30 minutes on a task is a good way of overcoming procrastination. I have found that this technique works really well for me and helps me to focus on those tasks that are sometimes difficult to start. One of the activities that we'd identified for the session was around challenges in the workplace. Jeanette and I decided that we would spend some time identifying what we thought were the challenges that university administrators face. Using post-it notes, we brainstormed a few ideas and then we took some time away from the exercise. We revisited it at a later date to see if we could identify any gaps. At this point, we asked a few colleagues from the team to contribute their thoughts. We also took the opportunity to ask colleagues in our team meeting if they knew about any projects that were using any of our tools and techniques, to share them with us so we could build up a catalogue of evidence which would help us to plan the session. With 3 weeks to go till the session, I was feeling the pressure. My portfolio was due in mid-November and was very much at the forefront of my mind. I had lots going on personally and it was still busy in the office. I was trying to balance a number of priorities. We had a structure to our session but still needed to work on the content. Jeanette began drafting the script and we got together again to think about what the key messages of the session were. We needed to ensure that the messages we were giving the audience were clear and made sense. In the middle of this process, with help from our colleagues Adam and David, we were able to produce a short video of our timelines, which would form the basis of some of the discussion at our session. I really enjoyed working on the timeline. It was a fun and engaging task. I was able to visualise the process and I could easily identify a number of highs and lows. Jeanette and I continued to plan the session and we had the opportunity to do a run-through with our colleagues in the team so we could gather feedback and address any issues that were identified before the big day. The session is only a few days away now, and although I'm feeling nervous, I am looking forward to the challenge of presenting, and I'm hopeful that the audience will engage with the activities and enjoy using the tools as much as we do.